Let's check the speed, RAM management and overall UI performance of this OnePlus Nord CE3 in this video. I believe that if you're thinking of buying this device, then this video is going to help you. So first of all, let's start with the reboot test. It comes with Snapdragon 782G processor, which is an octa-core processor with UFS 3.1 storage. So the hardware is actually quite capable. Now let's see that how quickly it reboots and how quickly it loads the UI. And based on my experience, I can say that this one has the most polished UI. Yeah. Still, I can say that I honestly still miss the old Oxygen OS, the icons particularly. Now you can see that yes, it is rebooting fast. Now let's see whether it has loaded the UI without any glitch. So you can see that there is no stutter in the UI. Okay, and if you go to settings, then about phone, here you can see it is having this Oxygen 13.1 version, and it is running on Android 13. So I must say that the UI feels really smooth. There is no glitch. Yes, I can say that out of the devices that I have checked lately, it doesn't feel really super fast, the UI, the touch response, the refresh rate, but it is quite polished. Because in many other devices I've found that though they feel really super fast, but you will see minor stutter in the screen here and there, which is not there on this device. So it is actually quite polished. The UI is quite well optimized, and the refresh rate, the high refresh rate, is also quite well optimized. Now let's check the app loading speed. Before checking on the app's loading speed, let's run this throttling test to see that how well it can handle the heavy tasks. Okay, let's start this. So it will take some time, so I'll be back with the results. Initially we can see that there is no sign of any yellow shades, so it is actually good. So the CPU throttled at 77%, which is not a good score. I was expecting more than 80% at least. Now you can see that in the graph there are yellow shades, so it is actually not good performance. Okay, it has failed in this test. Now let's load multiple apps. We'll check the app's loading speed as well as whether it can handle multiple apps in the background or not. Okay, and if there is any glitch in the UI. So let's start that. Nothing is running in the background, so let's start. Phone app, good. And I must say that the haptic feedback is best in this price range. I haven't come across any other devices with such good haptic feedback. Really good. Yeah, let's load this web page. You can see that it is actually fast. Netflix, Prime Video, good. WhatsApp. So you can see that the app loading speed is actually really good. Yeah, it is good. Now the games, and I've tried gaming, and I must say that the gaming is also good. Yeah, you can see that it can load really fast, and the speakers the best out of the phones that I have checked during this year. I must say that it has the best speakers. Really good. Now the game, I played this game the BGMI, and I found that you can do gaming on this. Okay, and there is no frame drop, and overheating issues are also not there. Even if you play continuously for 30-40 minutes, I haven't noticed any problem. Yeah, and if you're using this device, do let me in the comments how good the experience that you have, or if there is any kind of issue, any problem that you have come across. You can see that it can load the game really fast. Okay, and as I told you, the UI is actually quite well optimized. Although It didn't score well, in this test CPU throttling, but I must say that it has done a good job. Overall the performance is actually really good. You can see that I have this 12 GB to 56 GB variant, and there is no problem in holding the game, game as well as the other apps in the memory. You can see that the RAM management is really good. Yeah, everything is running smoothly in the background. Okay, now you can see that even if we have too many windows opened, there is no problem. Okay, as I told you, it doesn't feel really crazy super fast, the UI, but there is no odd stuttering in the UI. It feels really good, smooth, you can see. Okay, no problem. The Chrome app still in the memory, then this one still in the memory. And when we play games, I found that the gestures, the navigations, they don't work that smoothly in many devices, but here you can see that it is working without any problem. It's actually good. Yeah, so the UI is quite well optimized. There is no problem. So the RAM management, apps loading speed, everything is actually really good. So I must say that overall the performance of this device is quite impressive. The design, build quality, they look really solid as well. Yeah, and the cameras are also good, not the best but good actually. I've liked the UI performance of this device. The UI is quite well optimized, as I told you. You can do gaming, the display is also good, and the speakers, they are the best. Yes, really good. So if you're thinking of buying this device, then you can definitely go for this. Yeah, the battery performance is also good. I've already done a video on that, so you can check that as well. So I'm really impressed with the overall performance of this device. There is no issue in terms of connectivity as well. The 5G connectivity, Wi-Fi, everything is there. The sensors are there, and yes, for your day-to-day task, yeah, I don't think that you have any, you will have any kind of problem with this one. Okay, so you can definitely go for this one. So I believe that this is one of the best devices of 2023 according to me. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, and if you're using this device, do share your experience in the comments so that others can take an informed decision. So till the next video guys, cheers.